So the Hawaiian winter is over. That means it's getting so hot that I have to cut my hair again so I can stay cool, otherwise the heat will kill me. If the rain doesn't kill me first. That's why my hair's all wet. But hey, I'm CCYamato. It is the 8th episode of Cardcaptor Sakura, the clear cards. I'm actually filming this a day late because I was busy all Saturday. So now I'm looking really forward to, honestly, one of my favorite chapters of the manga getting to be in the anime. So this is where Sakura and Tomoyo go over to Akiho's house and they learn about Akiho's book. They go to her library. They should find Lucid, and maybe some other things will happen. They'll meet Kaito. Maybe there'll be some interesting stuff with Kaito happening. But otherwise, yeah, that's basically all that I think should happen in this episode, but let's find out. So yeah, I was right, there were no surprises. This is almost literally the chapter brought to animation, which is not bad. Again, as I've said various times where the chapter and the episode don't diverge much, that's not really a problem in my book, because I said I really like this chapter, and I still do. So what happens? We actually do get the missing part of last episode where they're doing measurements for Shaoran, so we do get that as a little bit of a prologue part for this, and then we get the part where Sakura and Tomoyo go to visit Akiho. We don't ever cover how the house came back, so once again, I think I'll just officially say the second movie just never happened, which is fine. I don't care. Second movie's great and all, but I can live without it. Then they are at Akiho's place. They go to the library. Sakura gets Akiho to go away for a minute so that she can capture Lucid. And then they get the Alice in Clockland book, fan fiction, I guess. It's even stated in the dialogue that the original writer doesn't write that book, which makes sense. They talk about how, I don't know what language this is, but I know how to read it. So then clearly someone must have taught you, which means someone must know what this language is, right? This weird scribble and Triforce language. Someone should know what this is called, in theory. Then we also get one extra scene where we're at Ariel's place in England, and Ruby is going off on wanting to go to Japan, but everyone's just sitting around like, nope, we can't interfere with this at all, giving credence to the idea that, yeah, Ariel knows what's going on, or at least he knows that this is something that he has no business meddling in, and it's his responsibility to keep everyone else out of it. Then there's that last scene where Shaoran is sitting watching the derivator, the Rashinban, and this you can't see this in manga, but here you see the little colored spheres floating around. I don't know if that's he's tracking people or he's just doing that's just how the magic spheres do magic stuff. I don't know. So what else do I think of this episode? Nothing special. I'll take my weekly jab at the animation kind of. It's to the point where it's not distracting. It wasn't so distractingly bad this time, but it's just it's low quality in all the places that I'm now expecting it to be. So maybe that's why I've stopped caring. Story-wise, nothing special. I did like that this episode kind of more gives you a sense of Akiho and Kaito's relationship as the manga had, where the manga kind of was really quick. This allowed you to have a little more time to see how it's very clear that Akiho likes Kaito in a more romantic way, whereas Kaito, we don't know what Kaito's feelings are, but he lets slip the line about how I serve you because it's my job, or something to that effect, and that looks like it really puts Akiho off a little bit. She's kind of disappointed that it's I don't serve you because I like you, I serve you because it's my job. We don't know a lot about Kaito yet, so we don't really know how much of his personality is an act or whatever, but I guess we'll find out hopefully later on. Yeah, that was really all I had for that. There is, no, I guess there isn't. Let's talk about the upcoming episode. The upcoming episode is the date episode. Now in the manga they went to the botanical garden, and in this episode they're going to the aquarium. And not only are they going to the aquarium, but based on the stills for the next episode, we're seeing that we're going to get Xiaoran's new costume. We're going to get a new costume for Sakura, which is not the matching one that she wore for Blaze. So this episode is going to be based on the date episode, but it's going to be different. And whether or not that means that we're going to get a completely different card, I'm not really prepared to say. I'm actually willing to say we're probably still going to get Spiral. It's just going to be different. But it's... I don't know why we're changing it to the aquarium. Like, just because? Like, it's certainly not to recycle assets, because the last time we used the aquarium was in 2002 or whatever, 2001. We're not recycling animation assets here, I don't think. So I guess maybe they just didn't want to draw all those flowers for animation, and that is understandable. I can see why they would maybe change it to something objectively simpler to animate by moving it from the botanical garden to the aquarium. But the garden was so much more romantic. But whatever, that's what our next episode is. I also have been hearing rumor that the next episode may come with new openers and closers, which means we're going to get rid of Clear and Jewelry and Switch. And given that the series is only slotted to be about 22 to 26 episodes, I'm not totally sure. That seems a little early, because I was expecting it to be around 10 or 11. And we're at episode 9, and we're potentially going to be switching episodes, or switching opening and closing. But otherwise, yeah, okay, I've got nothing else to say. It was a good episode. I liked it. Again, it's based off one of my favorite chapters. I can't talk too much about the clothing. I don't know why, but it seemed like the outfits didn't translate as well to anime. I don't know if it's because colorizing them changed something. I don't know. It's like I liked their appearance in the manga more than the anime. Maybe it's just a difference in how the manga and the anime looks. But otherwise, I'm just rambling. So thanks everyone for watching. I'm sorry that the chapter 20 video got late again. I was busy on Saturday, and it ended up taking way longer than I thought. So I'll get that out real soon. And I'm actually going to be possibly in a different place in my next video. So until then, I'll see you next time. Bye.